Hey, howdy, hey, you are looking good. Anyway, uh, today we're gonna be playing the Banner Saga. Now, I played this a while ago on Xbox. It's really good. And then I played the first one and the second one. I think I started the third one. I don't think I ever finished it. So while I say I played it, I don't really remember it, even though it's a really good game. The story of the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different paths. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped: the sun.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli neðan vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
I love the Varl. Varl are badass.
Hverfið á braut! Engan eigi ég hlut að máli þessu!
We've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark to continue. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue and the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Movement happens before action. This ring shows your shield banger is active. Blue tiles around him show where he can move. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The horned allies are a race of giants called Varl, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Click the tile you want to move to, then click checkmark to confirm. Move your shield banger here to get him into attack range. To target the enemy, click the tile on which they stand. Any tiles are blue, or ally tiles are blue, the enemies are red. Target this enemy now by clicking his tile. You can choose either to attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers beneath each action, or each icon, 2 and 5, show the damage you will do to that stat. It's 4 armor. If you get rid of his strength, he can't attack me, really, I believe. Oh, okay. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage in the future. This enemy has only 5 strength remaining, and a strength attack will kill him. Click the fist to attack his strength, and then confirm your choice. Let's go. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shieldbanger's high armor. Gunolf, missed him. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can now use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. By clicking on the gold tiles, a character can move farther than usual, at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you will have to get to be in range. Move your Warhawk into attack range now. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Click your Warhawk's tile to access his ability. Clicking on your character's tile will bring up all of his combat options, including move, ability, attack, and end turn. Click the purple ability icon now. Tempest. The ability description appears in the tooltips below. The Warhawk's Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Select an enemy and then confirm your choice. Tempest strike adjacent enemies in a spin attack. Link 1 normal strength damage to 2 adjacent enemies, going clockwise from target. Then make quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only 1 enemy left, players will enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. Okay. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest this turn. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. The shieldbanger will... your shieldbanger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click the chieftain's tile to attack. Click the fist and then the stars above the fist to add willpower. The number of its stars available each turn are determined by your exertion rate, or stat. You'll see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Click a star and then the green check mark to kill this enemy. It is a tutorial, after all. There's gonna be a lot of reading at the beginning.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade. Quite well, I would add. though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Chapter 1. Only the sun has stopped. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Edic, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? What do you want? The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. What did you have in mind? Scaffoldings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out the chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Click the market tent to visit the merchant. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and eroded halls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Ad, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The scaffolding's chieftain bled out about an hour ago. Had. So when you tell me that what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. I don't talk to... They don't talk to me. He's got this. I believe in him. Eric overturns his flimsy table, scattering Had's assortment of junk across the ground. Gods, Eric. Laying it up on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are the scaffoldings? Nobleman, up by the east wall. But that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over. You figure your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Gunolf, were you wearing green and black? Green back at the Great Hall? Wow. No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? You just bought them while you were walking around. Oh, why? You look like a frog. Better than an eggplant. Gunolf goes off to look for more stalls. Eric, that man of yours seemed unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be a scaffolding. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a meat hall. Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Where is this place again? Nobleman is halfway up the hill, towards the Great Hall. You won't miss it. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remember. Or I'll remind him. Mead House. You arrive in front of what must be Nobleman. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? Let's get this over with. That's the spirit, says Valgard. Okay, here we go. Valgard boots in the front door, opens. Boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of a table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken scaffoldings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Alright. Ready for another fight. When ain't fighting? I love Gunolf. I think that's good. He'll take out them. They can take out whoever's in the middle. He'll take out these two. Alright, Valgard goes first. Stonewall. +1 armor to adjacent allies and self. Who goes first of them? I think I'm just gonna Stonewall. Yeah. Let them make the first move. Oh. They can do stuff, that's right. Who's next? Him? Alright, oof. I mean, he can come over. Cross over. So... we'll come back here. What is rally? Gives willpower to allies in any range. At any range. Gives 2 willpower to an ally at any range. Let's not do that. We're just gonna attack. He has a bunch of armor, but we can only get rid of 1 with him. Give extra willpower. Gunolf is taking some damage. I don't like that. What is... he won't get a hit? If he won't get hit, that's dope. Let's go. Who's next? We're gonna do another stone wall. Let us... I want to leave the space open for him. So we're going to use some extra willpower. We're just going to finish it off. What is your special? You don't have a gun. When hit by an adjacent enemy, counter attack for 1 armor damage. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go right here. Try to get... how much armor do these guys have? Actually, I'll take his armor out a bit. He can't reach. Damn. Let's get out of Gunolf's way. We're gonna finally attack somebody. Between him and him, they can take him out. Or don't like that. You can get right here. They don't block him. They're just gonna come right here. Oh, wow. Yeah. He's not looking so hot. It's him? Okay. I think we're just gonna move him out of the fight because I do not like the way he's looking. Gunolf. Oh, Gunolf's not looking great either. Eric. Oh. That's gonna be him afterwards. Let's just use some of that. Finish him off. Run off. Stay alive. Stay alive. We'll use a little bit of extra willpower to start attacking this guy. Get rid of his shields. Get rid of more shield, or yeah, get rid of more of this shield. And then you come in and finish him off. Oh, yeah, I gotta remember how to play this game. Warhawk. Defeat an enemy with Warhawk. Defeat an enemy with Raidmaster. Defeat an enemy with Warden. Promotion. Tempered by blood pain. Oh, Gunolf and Eric are promoted. 8 renown. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the hall's windows, onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Wagner. Next, for Varl, kingship last we spoke. The other flag? Looks important. Yeah, important guests. See what I deal with all day? Things makes a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrived. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask for one more favor? What is it? If you happen to stall our guests down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Valgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to meet the new arrivals down at the docks. I'll say before we do that, we will actually, we'll do that in the next video. We'll do that in the next video. So, good night and good morning wherever you are.